If you have a choice of when you want to buy a house, you'll want to avoid these specific days of the year. Adam Data Solutions analyzed more than 39 million condo and single family home sales between 2013 and 2021 to find out which days of the year are the worst to buy a house. They measured this by comparing the median sales price for homes purchased on that day with the median automated valuation model, or AVM, for those same homes at the time of sale. Now, getting this down to a specific day to avoid or target when you're trying to buy a house is a hard task, but it at least gives us an indication of what times of year are the best and worst when you're looking to purchase. I've always said that buying a home in the fall in Arizona is your best option. That said, let's look at this data to find out the best times to buy. According to Adam, October was the best time to purchase a home because the premium over the median home value is the lowest it is all year at 3.3%. The second lowest months are November and December at 3.7% premium over that median price. So again, fall is the winner, being the best time to buy a house. Now they say despite October's overall discounts, the best single days of the year to buy a house still fall after Thanksgiving and through the early days of the new year. November 28th with only a 1.1% premium, January 9th with 1.3% premium, December 5th and 26th with a 1.5% premium, and December 19th with a 1.9% premium. Now, there's a couple reasons that fall is the best time of year to purchase. Many sellers who listed their home on the market in that August, September timeframe, if they're still listed towards the end of the year, oftentimes they're a bit more negotiable to get their home sold before the end of the year. Second, we have fewer buyers searching for homes this time of year, sometimes because of the weather, specifically in colder states where it is truly wintertime with lots of snow. But also there's a lot of distraction with the holidays and people just pushing off their home search to the first of the year. So what is the worst time to buy a house according to their data? Well, May is the winner at a 10.5% premium. As a matter of fact, April and May have the highest premiums and are considered the worst months to buy a house. They also concluded that the worst days to buy a house are also in May. The 20th, 23rd, and 27th all have premiums above 15%. So avoid these days at all costs if you can help it, but like I said, it's really hard to time what day you're actually closing. So generally what I would advise is shoot for the fall time frame to purchase a home versus the spring. Now, of course, Phoenix behaves a little bit differently from the rest of the country because we don't have super cold, snowy winters where no one wants to go outside. We have very hot summers where no one wants to go outside, but we tend to see this pattern happening with our sales throughout the year. Now, I removed the years of the pandemic, 2020 and 2021, because those patterns were totally off our norm. But you can see we start the beginning of the year with an uptick in activity, always coming to a peak about that April timeframe. And then we start to slow down as we go through the summer months. There's usually a little bit of a rally in the fourth quarter, and then the rest of the year is pretty slow with not a whole lot of activity going on. As a buyer, this is important to understand because in this area is when you have a lot of other buyer competition, therefore leading into more multiple offer situations and potential bidding wars. And this time of year, you might be the only buyer writing an offer on that listing. If you're about to start this process, make sure you check the description below for our free homebuyer resources. Consider subscribing to this channel and don't forget to check out this video about determining your budget for a house.